All right. So it is Saturday, January 26, 2019, 7:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are getting ready to amp up Scary Game Night. Uh, but I'm waiting right now for the moment just for everything to get cleared away in the kitchen. Kids are a little Kids got up a little late today, got around to doing their chores a little bit late, so things are a little bit noisy, but we're going to work through that and as soon as all that's squared away, we're going to get Scary Game Night started. I don't want there to be any like outside noises or anything that distracts away from the viewing pleasure, so to speak. So beyond that, gives me a good time to pop in a chat, say hi to people, and do all that social stuff. I mean, can't call it social media without the social aspect, I suppose. So here we go. I am well rested. I overslept just a little bit today, but unfortunately, stream got started a little bit late. But you can always look forward to me being here. If it doesn't start at 6:30, I'm usually on by 7:30, so we're good there. It'll give me a chance to play with my chat bot here too while we're getting that all squared up. Gotta have the chat bot working. Rath bot 1000 still a little bit broken. I haven't had a chance to play with him too much. So how's everybody's day going? It's going good? Awesome, Zadis. It's great to hear. Glad you're having a good night. Yeah, I've been looking forward to Scary Game Night all week, man. This has been good. I mean, yesterday yesterday I did a preview. I'm debating tonight. Should I just do a fresh start and start the game over from the beginning now that I've got graphics sort of tweaked out and peaked to where I want them, or should I just pick right up where I left off? Seeing as how it is Scary Game Night technically, and yesterday I called it a preview, I'm thinking it would be unfair for me to just start off where I left off and just maybe I should just start over fresh. Okay, so the way I'm thinking about doing this is we're gonna do Scary Game Night for a little bit, and then I may pop it over to just chatting for kind of an intermission. One way or another, I'm gonna get the full 12 hours in tonight. At least I'm hoping to, unless it just gets like super slow and grinds down to like one or zero viewers. But we're gonna try to go to the distance tonight. Um, if I beat the game before, then I'm gonna switch over to just chatting, and we'll just chat for a little bit, unless somebody wants to see something specific. But either way, we're going in and we're going in deep. And if you notice, I fixed my mic issues. My mic was like super quiet, and now it's booming, and I figured out what all was going on there. So sorry, I just woke up, so I really haven't even had anything to drink. I haven't had coffee or anything like that. Wouldn't mind some coffee, hint hint, but or a warm beverage of some type to clear out my throat. But one step at a time. And garbage. Okay, we are moving on. I get a lot of junk mail on my email. Don't want to end up getting kicked from Twitch because I got one of those I'm a Nigerian prince kind of things going on there. So we're just gonna close that and get that out of the way. Uh, I still gotta figure out how to use this chat bot. I downloaded it last week, but I was thinking about putting in like a death counter and things like that, which I thought would be really cool. Actually, you know what? I think it works right now. I'm gonna put it on here and we'll see how that shakes down. Oh, playing City Skylines. Yeah, I have that. I think I actually have that in my Steam library. Let's double check. I've got a lot to dig through, so let's see here. We'll close it down. Let's see. Man, I got 478 games just on my Steam list alone, so. Look into the seas. Look into the seas. What do we have in the seas? I have Cities XL Platinum is what I have in my list. I don't have Skylines for PC. I think I have it for Xbox. Okay, and I have a new feature that I put in here. I don't know how well it'll work. I was debating whether or not I want to activate it or not, but I do have song request as one of my chatbot features. Debating whether or not I actually want to use that or not, because I think that takes away from the whole horror aspect of things. But you know, you were trolling through your librarian side. I got you there. I'm trying to set up currency and stuff like that too. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any giveaways just yet, but we're gonna get there. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So I can actually view my chat through chatbot. That's even better. So now I've got 3 devices monitoring my chat, so there is absolutely no reason I should be missing anything today. I can even see what viewers are actually in my chat now. That's amazing. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to say this is the one-shot demo. I don't need that anymore. We're going to uninstall that. We don't need it. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. Does the mic sound good today? I was noticing that you really can't tell from it, but there's like a metal band that goes right around this end of the microphone on the inside, and I was wondering why it sounded so quiet. And so today I was scratching my head when I got home from work, and I ripped the end off of it, and I looked at it, and I was like, well, that's why I've been talking into that 3/4 of an inch metal band, and so it's been just stomping all over my sound. So I I had Windows mirror the sound of the headset, put it on my wife, and had her go to the other room, and then move the mic around in various positions to try to find the ideal position to differentiate between. Because if I hold it to the side like this, see, it's like a lot of bass. But if I hold it like this, it sounds kind of plinky and really, really like tinny sounding. But if I'm right here, it's usually pretty good. So. All right, we are starting this up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. Making sure my headset's going here. And we have game sound. Sweet. All right. All right, I'm going to start off a fresh game here, just because scary game night. Before I do that, I did notice something yesterday because I watched the footage every single day on previous streams, and because I want to see exactly how I can, how I can improve upon it. So one thing I noticed is that if I switch this over to Rec 709 color space, it makes the game look a hell of a lot creepier. And then if I go down here to graphics, I should be able to turn up the frame rate, because I think the frame rate's locked at 30, and while it looks okay, I do kind of like a little bit of a faster refresh rate. So that's something I wanted to tinker with for just a little bit, and I'll set that to variable, vsync on, yep, all that. All right, let's see if this actually breaks the game whenever I try to run it on that speed. Make sure it locked in here. I'm going to start with Leon, then we'll go to Claire. Poor Maloisi, my buddy. He was decided he played through it on Leon on easy mode, and then turned around and tried to play it through Claire on hard mode, and I mean, it was just whooping his ass for 2 hours. It was great.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now.
Okay, so bumping that up looks like that's actually impacting my frame rate. Let me go ahead and turn that back down. That's not going to work. Skip the videos, quit game. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to be able to run this anything higher than 60 frames, because if I do, the connection just takes a complete crap. Graphics. Yeah, now we got 60 going. Let's see.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, it'll sink their teeth in you. I saw it pass somebody.
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
Hello, Apricot. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a fresh startup. Yesterday, I did a preview of this. Today, we're doing a fresh startup. But I see you out there, my viewers, and I just want to welcome you to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Slow Cool, thank you for showing up tonight. Welcome to Scary Game Night. We're going to be going probably for 12 hours.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
Feel free to pipe up in chat too. Zadis gets a little lonely. We're running this on PC at max settings. I did have to lock it to 60 frames a second just so that we could keep the stream consistent, because anything higher than that and frame rate takes a tank. But you're going to watch it at its very best in DirectX 12. Excuse me.
No one's around? Weird.
I don't know, Suz, this game looks amazing in max settings, doesn't it? Like, the console versions do not do this game justice.
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Yeah, my frame rate's still taking a bit of a tank whenever it hits cutscenes. Let me make a quick adjustment. It's no problem. We'll get it fixed. I'll just lock it straight to 60 because it looks like going any higher than that and the game doesn't want to cooperate. So I want to be sure that those cutscenes aren't skipping on you guys.
You all right?
Well, it's don't feel bad. It's I mean, this game looks incredible at a higher frame rate. I know I've played it because I have 144 refresh rate with FreeSync monitor, and it looks incredible. But for some reason, it's always at this spot right here, and it doesn't matter what I have it set to, but this spot's gonna freeze up a little bit, and I don't know why. At least for the streaming purposes.
I'll shoot.
After this, they all seem to work just fine, but it's just this one spot.
Don't shoot. Get down.
You all right?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Yeah, see, that's... You can tell where the cutscenes are, just because it's a little more taxing on my video card than the actual graphics itself.
Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I'm not too worried about having to deal with it with 60. Hell, I'll put it at 30 if it means that I get a smooth stream for you guys. But because I mean, it's like it doesn't lock up or freeze up for me. it plays just fine. But since the encoding right now goes straight through it routes through my video card or my processor respectively, it's more important to me that you guys get a steady viewing experience. So like I said, I can kick this thing up to 144 refresh rate just fine with everything maxed out, and it'll play just fine for me. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time today to work on my project. I was gonna work on Old Faithful, my old Alienware down here, and see if I could get it set up as a dedicated streaming PC, but that didn't work out tonight. I overslept. Yeah, I know, I'm a slacker, but we do what we got to do.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Active Energy,
Yeah,
thank
but
you for stopping by today. I see you out there in my
No, they're survivors.
in the viewers panel.
It's a big city.
Well, thank you for stopping by and visiting with us, and welcoming me into your home, so to speak. You know, the interesting thing about being a PC builder, Zadis, is that even as I'm playing the game in the middle of the stream, I'm seeing little tweaks and things that I can do. And so I have to fight that compulsory urge to immediately stop everything and hit escape and start digging through settings.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up.
Oh yeah, I increased the time of the chat panel, so whenever you chat, it's going to stay on the screen now for about 2 minutes before it disappears. And it'll only disappear when there's inactivity. I'm thinking that might be a little bit too long. I may need to turn that down.
Get out now! Hold on!
I also cleaned up the interface panel a little bit, as you notice. It's a little bit cleaner now. I figured I'd go kind of minimalist with it for the time being. Worry about all those fancy, flashy graphics when things get bigger.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
The rain effects
I'll
on this
be there.
game at max settings look really cool.
This is out of control.
Like I was saying the other night, Zadis, I'm rocking this on a GTX 1080, so the water effects, like you can see like every little water splatter.
It's everybody. They all turned. There it is. The station.
You haven't started the game up? No, I'm gonna see how well Rath handles it. Then I'm gonna go in. Like, see the water on the coat? And how it's like trickling down his coat?
Hello? Is anybody here?
For those of you who just popped in, this is a fresh startup. Yesterday I did a bit of a 2-hour teaser just playing through it, but I decided for tonight I'm going to start it up fresh. So it's a complete fresh startup. So you're going to see it from the very beginning. The game literally just started. We just got through the introduction, or rather the introduction series of cut sequences. So, and you're seeing the game at max settings. Fair warning. So So your mileage may vary depending on what kind of graphics card you have in your computer or what console you're playing it on. But if you're on PC with a 1080 GTX Strix, then this is what it can look like.
There has to be someone here.
And I do stream every day, so if you're compelled to, go ahead and hit that follow button, and you'll get notified every time that I go live.
I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
And Zadis, remind me later, but you're in here every day, like clockwork. I'm gonna make you a mod, dude. All right, because you've been a loyal follower for the last couple weeks, dude. You deserve that. I don't know if it'll let me do it right here from console without dropping the game, so but I'll take care of it sometime tonight whenever I'm not in the middle of game. Alright, seeing another frame rate bump again. Looks like I'm seeing some drop frames, so we're gonna make another quick adjustment. God, I would love to see us at 144. Let's see. Now that it's not in a cutscene, let's see if I can make 144 happen. Just for now, I just want to see if it'll do it. Yeah, see, look, frame rate takes a dive. It's because the frames on the screen are more than what the stream encoding can handle. It's dipping all over the place. I don't like that. There. Now it looks like we've normalized a bit. I have not tried Anthem yet. No. I'm buying the game, but honestly, I kind of have a weird thing about pre-ordering these days. With Destiny 2 and with Division, I've been kind of burned on pre-orders. The only reason I pre-ordered this game is because I knew it was going to be good. And as much as I love BioWare, and don't get me wrong, I love BioWare. The fact that EA's kind of gotten a hold of them, stuffed their fists up their ass, and worked them like a puppet, it kind of has me leery on pre-ordering any kind of EA game. Dude, that door was not boarded up last time I came through here. I'm wondering if things change up in the maps whenever you play them. That would be really cool if it did.
You got this.
Or maybe I just blew by it last time and didn't notice it. Yeah, it's like I wanted to pre-order it. I did. I really wanted to pre-order it. It looks amazing, and I love the co-op experience. But I really was leery about that. And then the other thing I'm kind of debating on, and this is kind of a moral crisis with me, is do I get it on PC or do I get it on console? Because I've got a lot of friends on Xbox Live, and I've got like Moleweezy and all them that are going to be playing it on console. And if I get it on PC, then I'm completely locking out my ability to have co-streams and play with them too, along with all my other Xbox Live friends. So it's difficult. It's one of those things of, do I want to play the game on a watered down PC or do I want to play it on a PC? You know. Now, I hear they're trying to do a lot more cross-play things, and that would be great if they enabled cross-play in it, because then I could buy it on PC and I wouldn't have to worry about it, and that would be amazing. But you know, if they were really worried about it, they could just make it a Play Anywhere title, and that would help. But yeah, we're gonna need that. Old Raccoon City Police Department needs to fire their plumber. Frame rate looks good. I think I got it all worked out. We're not dropping frames, so I'll need the bolt cutters for that room.
Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'll get you out!
Help me! Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand. Jesus Christ.
You know, I want to trust EA, I do, but they've kind of wrecked the public's trust in the last, decade or so. I love the scribblings in this book. I do. What irritates me though is that I actually preferred the scribblings in the demo more than I prefer these scribblings, because this scribblings, it just tells you the exact code, and in the other book you kind of had to look at a picture, and then you looked at a picture and it would show like a picture of a goddess, right? And it wouldn't show the statue. It would just show like a random picture of a lady. And then it would have various things, like it was a fresco or something, and arrows were pointing at various things. So you're like, okay, it could be one of these things, and so then you're trying to hit various items on that list. I do prefer that over this, though I'm not complaining. We're not complaining here about it, but I do feel a little bit spoon-fed by this particular method. Okay, pro tip, go for the knees. And now run by him. You'll spend more bullets trying to shoot him in the head and kill them. Resident Evil has never been about killing zombies. It's been about surviving zombies. So the way you do that is try to disable them whenever possible and run past them. You will conserve a ton of ammo that way. Okay. Let's get to kiting them. We're gonna move them around here. Get them out of the way. Come on. Come on, zombie, zombie, zombie. And then I run this way. You literally will blow all your bullets just trying to get around them. But if you shoot their leg off, then you can move around them and not have to worry about any of that.
Come on.
And when you're playing it on hard mode, like I saw from Moeezy earlier, weapons are just suggestions, so it's better to disable them and run around them than it is to try to kill them.
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Branner.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here. I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir. This is not how I imagined my first day.
The Yazada, so like if you try shooting them in the head, you're gonna waste like a half a magazine on their head. If you shoot their leg, you can usually blow it off in like 3 shots. So it's like it's when in doubt, it's preferable to just shoot their leg off than it is to try to go super crazy and let's see. Yeah, it's like the older Resident Evils. But yeah, when I was watching Mo play it earlier on hard, it seemed like that would be the only logical way to do it. You'd have to play it like a speed run and just, because like old school Resident Evil players, that you'll see how they do it. They rarely actually kill anything unless they absolutely have to. They incapacitate and then they run by them. Which is good because in Resident Evil 1 and 2, you spent a lot of time running around zombies. You didn't spend time killing them because you wasted more ammunition killing them, and you needed that ammo for like big boss battles and whatnot. I don't think I really. I'm gonna hold on to a first aid spray just to be safe. As far as the plank, I might need the plank, but I don't believe so. But we're gonna take it anyway. I see now they're significantly slowed. I could run all the way around this guy and be completely safe. As long as I avoid the head. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under the intense stress. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it will be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there's only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. The map screen is useful for more than just your current location and surroundings. It can also show you any points of interest and items you have found but haven't picked up. You know, I actually do like that about this game as compared to the original, because the original didn't show you any of that. It just showed you, this is the map. You know, and so you had to, I mean, granted, it's another one of those spoon-fed sort of things, but I remember in the original, you just had to remember where everything was, because the maps just showed boxes. That was it, and so you had to, like, really remember where everything was. There's no taking his knees off, so we're gonna have to.
What the fuck?
We'll do this the other way. He's a bit too chunky to take a knee. Double tap, verify he's dead. Okay, we're good. Oh, they took out the stomp. I was gonna try to stomp his head. Trying to figure out how a police station can't have much ammo. It still doesn't make sense to me. But you know, I'm not gonna judge. We're gonna go into this unbiased. 109. And I think that's all that's... Yeah, that's all we can open on this side. At least for now. This is the thing where he says that, the first mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is the initial of our first names. There's 2 locks on each side. We read that last night, so. This one was N-E-D. And this one was, here's M-R-G. What's that, Zadis? I've got a good memory for these things, man. And now he's going to come flying at me from out the door. I'm going to run around him because that's just what I do. And we are going to ignore him. Come back through here. Oh, Resident Evil 4. There's 3 that came out for GameCube. Actually, you had Resident Evil 4, then you had the Resident Evil remake, and Resident Evil 0. Okay, easier way to narrow it down. Okay, there's 3 distinctive things between the games, okay? Do you remember if it was third person like this game? Or was it like a fixed camera where when you moved from room to room, the camera stayed in place? I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to help you narrow this one down. If you remember anything about it. Okay, so it's third-person fixed camera. Okay, and then the other question is, did you control 1 person or 2 on the screen? because the difference is like in Resident Evil 0, you played as 2 people at the same time, and you kind of swap between them. And then the Resident Evil remake, you picked Jill or Chris to play as, and you were going through the mansion. And then the other one was Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 4 had a camera like this, where it was third person, and you could maneuver the camera around. So those are the only 3 that came out for it, but they were all very, very different. And I mean, I don't expect you to remember. Hell, that was what, 2000, I think, somewhere in that area. Yeah. So, hey, Chubby, how you doing today? It's good to see you. Portable safe instructions. Press a button to light up its corresponding lamp. Light them all up to open the safe. The buttons must be pressed in a certain order. Pressing a single button out of order will cause all the lights to go, and you'll need to start the sequence over again. Yeah, we know that. Okay. I'm okay. I'm just waking up. Unfortunately, I'm a little upset about that. I woke up super late today. I'm kind of upset at myself for that. I was planning on being up at a certain time, and I ended up oversleeping, getting the stream started about an hour late. But it seems to make more sense. I think I might actually start pushing my streams down just a little bit on the weekends instead of starting at 6:30. Yeah, I do work a lot. I'm thinking I might push down the streams by about an hour on the weekend though, because it's one thing you have to notice when you do streaming is you have to worry about the analytics, and the analytics is the relative time from when you start streaming to when viewers actually start showing up. And so far what I've noticed is that even though I'm starting at 6:30 Central Time, people aren't actually coming in till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And so that ends up like wrecking your overall viewer count. Hey, Vulture, how you doing? It's going okay. I did it for 2 hours last night, but then I decided I'm going to go back through, and we're going to start it from the beginning. So I'm just starting it from the beginning because last night was a premiere sort of thing. I did a 2-hour premiere preview sort of bit, and then tonight I'm actually doing a full clear, so I decided to start all over for Scary Game Night. So that's where we're at there. And thank you for stopping by. It's lovely to see you today. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's right. I incapacitated all of them. Okay, cool. Little pro tip here for those of the Resident Evil uninitiated. If you shoot their legs off, you don't have to worry about killing them. Unless you bury your knife in them, in which case now you have to retrieve said knife, and then we kill them. Oh, by all means, lurk away. But yeah, just so you know, Vulture, one thing I noticed Mole was doing differently was he was trying to play it like the newer Resident Evils. You will waste a lot of ammunition shooting at zombies' heads. Oh, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, when possible, aim for the kneecaps, shoot their kneecaps, and run around them. You'll save a ton of ammo. I know, right? That was the reason why I picked it. It was going out there, and because I was playing Resident Evil 7. I was playing Resident Evil 7, and it popped up, and I was like, I like that. That's suiting. We're gonna keep that. So now every time I play Resident Evil on Scary Game Night, it has to be a little zombie.
What in the...
It just felt right To any survivors, consider this a gift for anyone still unfortunate enough to be alive. Keep your eyes peeled for those creepy fucks that look like they're skinned alive. Lickers, we call them. They're blind as bats, but their hearing more than makes up for that. So long as you don't run around like a total idiot guns a-blazing, you should be able to slip right by them. Probably. Either way, make like my grandma and creep around as slow as possible around them, yeah? Anyways, not that I want to go, but duty calls. Oh, thank you for the host. That, and I've got a friend to avenge, David. Yeah, the mini zombie dude pops up for that, too. Any excuse to get that zombie dude to pop up. Some guy's scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes. They cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's going to be, so be it. I'm going to have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. I've boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and got some C4. All I got to do is detonate it and say sayonara, suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon, so maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me? Your own superior. Yeah, you're such a good cop. So good you had to die. Man, this is fun. I really need some music for this. Wow, it sounds like the captain just like snapped, huh? Okay, so we don't want to be running around too much. Oh, Chubby's not going to know what to do, man. He's got people to talk to tonight.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you
Chubby's
okay,
not
Mark?
lonely.
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Oh, I didn't notice this before. Check this out. Look, like from where I got bitten, you can see like the teeth marks in the uniform where you bit through it. It's kind of cool. A little disappointing, but kind of cool because last night I got through without any bite marks on my outfit, but that's okay. Oh shit. I just need to get to a spot where I can start picking off their kneecaps. When did I start streaming? Well, I started streaming... Well, let's see. I originally started back a few years ago. I had a weekly show that I did with a guy where we would talk gaming news and things like that. But it only lasted a couple months, and then he and I went two different directions. And then I took a really, really long break. And then my wife bought me a camera for, I believe it was my birthday. And she was like, you need to start streaming again. And so she kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. And then about a month ago, I decided I'd start streaming again. So I guess to answer your question the long way around, I've been streaming for about a month, if you don't count the previous stint. That's right. Just crawl along here, buddy. Now this is cool because you can actually make these crawlers follow you all the way up the top floor, and then you can go down the ladder and they'll fall down. It's awesome. Come on, you can crawl along here. You can do it, little guy. You can do it. Come on, little fella. Come on, crawl stairs. Oh, see, I'm a little close, and now I'm not. Come on. Dude. Yes, I'm egging the zombies on. Why? Because I can. Oh, now you don't have a leg. Who's next? Come on. Come on, little fella. Oh. Oh, look. It's a ladder. Come on. Come on. Come on, little guy. You can do it. Ah! Boom. Oh, that's so funny. And gratifying, believe it or not. Who's next? Only problem is the ladders. The ladder actually it'll move you persistently, so you have to kind of change your direction midstream. Come on, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, give the guys a show. Ooh, twofer! Oh man, that's so awesome. Okay, moving on. Enough silliness. I actually play on PC and on console. It just depends on which one I'm in the mood to play on. When Anthem comes out, when Anthem, like I'm playing this one on PC. This game's running on PC at max settings. So I wanted everybody to see, because a lot of people are seeing the console version. I wanted them to see what this game actually looks like on max settings on PC. So this is actually on PC, but I also have a Xbox One X that I can stream from, and I have a Switch also. So, what's up, Mole? How you doing, buddy? You missed it, Mole. I was shooting the legs off of zombies and then trolling them to climb over a cliff, basically, like lemmings. I was bored. If anything, it was fun to watch. So hey, Wheezy, you want to see a pro Resident Evil tip from an old school player? I'll show you a really cool trick. Okay, so the common mistake people are going to make coming into this new Resident Evil is they're going to waste bullets on the head, right? But what you do is you shoot their knees off. You blow their knees off, now they're crawling around. You don't have to worry about running. You can literally run circles around them. And it takes less bullets. It only takes 3 to 5 bullets to blow out their knees. It takes a lot more than that to kill them. Not only that, you can do fun things like making them jump off a cliff. I can do it again. Let's see here. Come here, zombie. Jump off the cliff for Mole. Yeah, you can burn through a whole magazine trying to kill one with headshots. Unless you just get lucky and blow off their head in one shot. Now, I mean, it depends on the weapon, okay? To be fair, it does depend on the weapon. Like this little 9mm pea shooter he has, yeah, it can take quite a few shots to down him. But if you use a shotgun, on the other hand, a shotgun at close range and you aim at their head, it'll blow their head clean off. So it's really it's weapon dependent, but Come on, zombie. Let's jump off the cliff for Mole. I want to show Mole. He looks like he could use the laugh. But you see how much comfortable it is for me to move around just with their legs shot off? I mean, it makes things a lot... I'm literally able to just walk all the way around them pretty much. As long as I don't get too close to their heads, I'm good. That's how we used to do speed runs in Resident Evil 2 back in the day. Back many moons ago when I was just a wee lad of 17. Come on. And thump. Okay, we've had enough fun with them for now. We're gonna move on. And if they're laid out like that, they can't go through doors either. I don't think so. There's that. Okay, Vulture. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by tonight. I definitely appreciate it. And I will probably still be online when you wake up because graveyard shift and all that. So if you're still here, if I'm still here when you wake up, we'll have a glass of coffee together, or have a cup of coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. I'll put some warm liquid in it and tell you it's coffee. We'll go with that. What's up? You have a fantastic night. Sleep well. Yeah, tea. Now I'll do tea. I can throw down on some tea. Let's see here. This was the unicorn. Unicorn was fish, scorpion, water.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes! I knew she'd make it.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Trying to think if there's any other thing I need the key of spades for. I can't remember if I need the key of spades for anything else right now, so I can box it. Oh wait, I might need it up here now that I think about it. So I've got to go through reception. Yeah, I'll need it up here. So we're going to unlock this door, then we're going to go back to the box and drop that key off. Because if we don't, then we're going to run out of room. And while we're down there, we can also drop off this one medallion, and that will clear out some space as well.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
But we can store that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here we go. This is Mo Weezy's puzzle box is what I call this. And I'm in. That was fast, wasn't it, Chubby? I know, right? I call that Mo Weezy's puzzle box, dude, because he was raging so hard at that thing the other night. Oh my god, that's my new nickname for those. They're Mo Weezy's puzzle boxes. All right. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There's no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. The mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noblewoman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, the stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts here. But dear readers, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in the beauty's shadow. The jewel has turned caring nobles who love their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it. Seriously, it's precisely because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. I'm gonna stream as long as I can. I woke up at like 7 o'clock, so I've got all night. Why? What's up, Chubby? Just curious. I don't know if I'm going to stream the game all night, but I'm definitely planning on streaming all night, even if it's just going into a just chatting, but... I know we've been going at this for about an hour 20 now. I don't know, I might order a pizza in a little bit, take a small break to eat breakfast, but... How's the mic sound tonight, Chubby? I actually worked on it.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
I noticed that I inadvertently peek at occasion, but I don't mean to.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
I think
Any
she's
luck
a
with your
crush on
brother?
him.
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Oh shit! You didn't come up this way last time. Awesome, awesome. And chat's working tonight. That's great. We had some great people pop by. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, dude, check out all their streams. Green Vulture's a streamer. Wheezy's a streamer. And they're both really good people. And yeah, check out their streams whenever I'm not around and whatnot. And I think you'll like the show. They're great people. They've been so good to me since I've been around, or I mean I have them on auto host too, so I mean you can always pop into my stream or pop onto my channel, and it'll show you what their happenings are too. So really good people. All right, my emergency contingency. Don't think I need that right now. I know I'm gonna need those. I know I'm gonna need those. There should be. I could have swore there was a something that was there's a sealed door in here too that I need to open. But I think it was the other way. That zombie's still sitting there. We are efficient, Chubby. No wasted movement.
What the? Get the fuck off! Still alive.
Alright, so let's hit this chest here. We're going to offload some things. Don't need the detonator right now. Pull my shotgun shells out, because I may need those. I think we are good for the moment. I think I still need those bolt cutters for just a little bit longer though, so I'm going to hold on to those. Let's do this.
shit!
Occasional frame drop. Is it like super noticeable? It might be when I step out into the rain. Yeah, I'm seeing that little bit of frame drop myself now too. Give me a second here. We're gonna work that out. I think I know why it is. Give me just a second. Right now I have this set to game mode. Let's go ahead and normally I set my video card to overclocking mode. So we're just gonna take care of that real fast. Hope our GPU tweaker. Now thinking. There we go. So let's see. We're only using 70%, 2% of our VRAM. We're running at 51 degrees. Overclock. On. There we go. And we're going to turn the fans off. Get max cooling going in there. And then fire this back up. Refresh rate at 60. All right, looks like we're back at 60 now. Let's see if it holds. Nope, it's dipping again. All right, give me just a second. Just sit tight. I'm going to restart the stream real quick. I'm going to adjust some settings. I'm going to restart the stream. Thanks for letting me know, Chevy. I will be right back.